Hello guys, Nixie. I wanted to show a couple things after talking to Geofusion or his postings anyway, and we're talking about starting the tuning of these things not in its best, brightest lumen level possible, but starting and looking for the RM mode and that signal, and then taking it from there to try to find some magic and all that. So I'm going to turn on this device, and that's a single 100-watt bulb going there. And I'm going to turn on the kacher. Now it's not in sync or anything. I'm just going to turn it on. It's now on. You can tell when these little indicators are on. And I'm going to try to tune it so that when I pass my hand over it, you can see some change. Now this is a tricky thing. Sometimes I get it, sometimes I won't. Right now it seems to be off a little bit, so let me get in here and try to catch the RM signal. It's in here. There it is, I think. Nope. Let me try lowering the duty cycle here. I gotta turn this light on a second. Anyway, let me see if I can get it to see. In turning it down during the duty cycle, I'm turning down, and I pick it up, but it's not hissing. See, sometimes it's not easy to find. Usually I found it when it flashes like that, but it doesn't want to kick into it. I'll try the frequency. There it goes. Okay, I begin to hear it. I did hear it. Anyway, from this point, almost everything affects it, including pulling these ferrite out of here. And it's some interesting effects that can happen, like right in here where it flashes. It's actually flashing a lot brighter than what you're seeing there, this flash right here. So you can see how delicate it is. I just move it like a millimeter, and it goes from kicking it in to not kicking it in. And it's a tricky thing to find here. Very tricky. Give me a moment, see if I can get it to sink in here and do something different than normal. Now I've tuned down from its best resonant point, and there, oh, I almost got it. Now the idea with this little bulb here, turn this light off, is that with this little bulb, it's connected to the to that capacitor, the WEMA cap there. And what it tells me is that how much output that LC circuit is putting out compared to the other one, which is going through a rectifier from the grenade out through a rectifier, not to that bulb. So there's the two different circuits. Now I can tune this thing so that I get a lot more light out of it from the induction circuit, and so forth. So I can tune it to where it's pretty bright, but I lose the RM mode. So I'm trying to look for it here. These flashes indicate to me also this little bulb here flashes at the same time that the other bulb flashes. See? Right in here. Right at this point, I can, at some points, some points I can actually kick the device right off. But again, the tuning on the ferrite here is super critical. I mean, it's just a hair away from there. Now if I can just get it to stay there. You see those bright flashes, that's where it's at. It's just hard to get it. And to stay there, you can hear the ringing. There it goes. Alright. So anyway, that's the best point and the best effect I can do on one bulb here. And let me turn off the kacher now. No effect. So that means that it's not in sync. So in order to get it in sync so that the kacher's doing something there, it's a very tricky thing because you get fooled by the output. Yet it's the RM mode, which I'm on at the moment. It's not producing that much of an effect, but yeah, it's a tricky deal to get both circuits firing up at the same time. So anyway, I'm still having a lot of fun with this and looking for that anomaly that would indicate something different. But it's not fair also to compare to regular circuits because they don't work anywhere near the same. So if I can just get these resonant points to come up, I might be like trying to hit on a lower one when there might be other ones that I'm just missing, but I've pretty much gone through see how that flashes right in there. If I could just hold it. The other one's not. The bigger incandescent, the hot water is not really doing that much. But this guy here, at certain points, really goes off. So that's where the current's coming from, I believe. Well, both circuits, but my kacher's really weak, so keep in mind that I'm only running on 18 volts, and the kacher's on 18 volts and 2 amps. So it's nowhere close to full power. But what I'm trying to play with is that the RM mode is kind of like the starting point, and from then on, instead of normally I would start from the best resonant point, but according to Geo, he doesn't do that either. He lowers the bulbs like this and then looks for the RM mode when it starts squeaking, and but if that light's really bright on the induction circuit, it doesn't seem to kick it in the same way. Now they're both really bright, but fairly bright, but there's no interaction with the catcher, so it's not on. So anyway, I just thought I'd post this, and that little bulb there makes kind of a difference in being able to find it easily or not, because you wanna have that circuit getting its share of the resonance, and it's a balancing point between the two circuits. You have to adjust these TL494s to have them both firing and not just one or the other. I can get a lot more light if I turn up the induction circuit's resonant point, but I lose the other one. So then again, I lose the interaction with the catcher. So anyway, just playing around with all this. Thanks for watching.